So you're in a car crash for the first time, you're probably wondering what's going to happen. This video is going to give you a brief summary of the process from start to finish. My name is Eric Mausner. I'm a personal injury lawyer in Miami, Florida with the law firm of Mausner Graham Injury Law. We handle all kinds of personal injury cases. On this channel, we talk about all kinds of tips, tricks, legal advice, news, and various topics. Thanks for stopping by. Please give us a follow, and I hope you enjoy the video. All right, so what are the first things that you're going to be doing after a car crash? If you were, unfortunately, involved in a car crash, check yourself for injuries and anybody else. Call 911. You're going to want to document the incident. You have to call the police. The police will come and determine who's at fault. I always recommend to clients, if you know a lawyer, you're going to want to call a lawyer right away. Sometimes clients know, let me call a lawyer while I'm at the crash scene. I wouldn't give statements to insurance companies, for example, without hiring a lawyer. You're going to need to open an insurance claim. As far as giving a statement to the police, assuming you're not at fault, be honest and tell the police officer the other person caused the crash. When a car crash does happen, you've got two claims. You've got the injury claim and you have the property damage claim. A law firm can assist you with both. Video footage. You can take video footage of the crash scene in addition to photos, but sometimes there's dash cams. There could be surveillance videos on the roads at commercial establishments. You're going to need an investigator to help get those. That's another reason to hire a law firm. A law firm can send out an investigator, comb the area. We can send out preservation of evidence letters and get surveillance video. Typically, no one's going to hand over videos if you're on your own. Let's say it's you had a car crash in front of a Verizon or a T-Mobile or Bank of America. You're going to need to send a preservation of evidence letter there. That's something your lawyer will do. These types of commercial establishments, they're not going to turn over video surveillance without a request from a lawyer. And you may need to even be in litigation. They may not respond unless it's a subpoena. Immediately after the crash, you want to get to a doctor, document all your injuries. This is important for your health, and it's important for insurance coverage purposes. So after the crash, you've hired a law firm, your car is getting fixed, you started your treatment, the claim is open, you're now in the treatment phase of your case. This is your opportunity to get healthy. For example, let's say you have a neck and back injury. It might take you several months, MRIs, orthopedic visits, neurology visits to get healthy. After you've completed the treatment phase, and hopefully you've reached what's called MMI, maximum medical improvement, your case may be ripe for settlement. Your lawyer at that point in time will prepare a demand and send it to the insurance companies. This could take a couple months, this process, after you've already spent a couple months treating, but at this point in time, you're in a position to settle your case. Now, the insurance company may offer you fair money, they might not. Depends. If they don't offer you fair money, then it's time for a lawsuit. A lot of people don't go to doctors because they don't realize who's going to pay for it. They're not sure. Your bills can be paid by car insurance, the PIP. They can be paid by health insurance, or the doctor might agree to get paid when the case settles, which is perfectly normal and happens all the time in personal injury cases in Florida and around the country. Should you settle your case or go to trial? That just is going to depend on the facts of your case, the economics, your health. So this is a conversation that will vary on every single case, and that's something you have to speak to the lawyer and law firm about. If you decide to file a lawsuit, or your lawyer decides to file a lawsuit and recommends that, your case is going to go into the litigation stage. That means you're going to court. This could take, in Florida, 1 to 2 years to get a settlement, to go in front of a jury and actually have a trial. That could be 4 or 5 years in this current environment. It's going to depend. Cases can get settled quicker. It could take a while in the court system. It's all going to depend on your case. 98% of cases settle, even the ones that go to court. So you're going to want to speak to your lawyer on how long this could take, when you could settle it. There's lots of opportunities to settle the case, even though it's in litigation. But that could be a lengthy process, and you're going to want to talk to your lawyer about it before it happens and when it happens. Thanks for stopping by our channel. I hope you enjoyed the brief summary of what happens after a car crash from claim to lawsuit, start to finish. It's going to vary on every case. We hope you enjoyed the topic today. Please follow, like. My name is Eric Mausner, personal injury lawyer in Miami, Florida. Stop by the channel. All of our consults are free if you ever need us.